Good evening, doctor. My name is YUDI. I'm going to talk about my topic, which is quantitative analysis of green finance, unseen victims of greenwashing, and the societal impact of green finance practices on sustainability goals. To start with, this is the framework of my topic. Firstly, I want to set the stage by introducing the relevance of green finance and sustainability, along with how greenwashing affects these efforts. Then, focus on study using quantitative methods to measure aspects such as the identification and effects on victims affected by misleading practices. After reading the related papers, I found the research gap, and here comes the research question. What is the impact of greenwashing on consumer trust and behavior towards sustainable products, and how does this affect environmental outcomes? Additionally, I've come across several theories in other papers that could effectively guide my analysis, such as stakeholder theory, sustainable development theory, and corporate social responsibility theory. Let me take stakeholder theory as an example. In the context of greenwashing, stakeholder theory could help explain how misleading claims harm the victims and undermine the trust that stakeholders place in environmentally responsible business practices. Finally, environmental impact, stakeholder trust levels, consumer behavior is what I want to measure as outcomes of greenwashing. Therefore, greenwashing practices will be the independent variables, and industry type is the control variables. Next, I would like to talk about three related quantitative papers that I found. The first one is Exploring the Knowledge Structure and Hotspots Evolution of Greenwashing, a visual analysis based on bibliometrics by Wei Wang in 2023. The objective of this paper is to explore the knowledge structure of greenwashing research. The authors aim to understand the various aspects of greenwashing, including its definition, impact, and governance, by conducting a comprehensive analysis of existing literature. This seeks to identify the key components and trends with this field, with a focus on how greenwashing is defined, its impacts on different stakeholders, and potential methods for its governance. This paper attempts to bridge the gaps by combining systems theory with bibliometrics and using visualization techniques, which is a science-based. It is currently the most widely used tool for knowledge mapping in academic research to analyze the evolution of knowledge structures and hotspots in greenwashing. This slide shows the illustration on the paper. In this paper uses science-based bibliometrics software can draw co-citation networks, co-citation clusters, collaboration networks, keyword translation, time zone views, and keyword emergency mapping from the literature of greenwashing research. The finding of the study highlights several key areas within greenwashing research. This includes the definition and identification of greenwashing, its impact on environmental behavior and business development, and the governance strategies to manage it. The authors identified that the current research lacks large-scale empirical evidence for defining greenwashing, and that there is a need for a more generalized model for constructing a greenwashing index. They also find that the consequences of greenwashing are not fully understood, and that there is a need for more comprehensive research on the topic. The second one is a comprehensive look at greenwashing from 1996 to 2021, a bibliometric analysis by Mino in 2022. The paper is to assess the progression of scholarly research on greenwashing practices in the 21st century and to provide a comprehensive scientific mapping of greenwashing as a niche topic. The study aims to elicit research trends through knowledge structure and to identify the most influential work in the domain. The geographical dispersion of research and the societal and intellectual structure within the field of greenwashing. A bibliometric analysis on the topic of greenwashing practice was undertaken on 355 publications. In this paper, a scientific research strategy was run on the Scopes database for the period through 1996 and to 2021. The study was conducted using Bibliogeny, a web-based application that is part of the bibliometric package. Important journals, countries, authors, keywords, and affiliation were found using the software's automated workflow and thematic evolution. Citation, co-citation, and social network analysis were performed. They also used two different data analysis, descriptive analysis and network analysis. Descriptive analysis entails looking at bibliometric data in terms of sources, authors, and documents. Network analysis focuses on extensive science mapping through visualization methods, namely co-occurrence network, thematic mass, thematic evolution, co-citation collaboration network, and collaboration word map. These are some results from the analysis. The key findings including the identification of the most productive countries, with the USA leading, followed by the UK and China. The study also found that the research rigor has been increasing since 2007. The analysis of the thematic evolution, citation, co-citation, and social network provided insights into the development and interconnection with the field of greenwashing research. The last one is Fuzzy Inference System to study the behavior of the green consumer facing the perception of greenwashing by Marta in 2020. From this paper, the author aimed to investigate how greenwashing practices by companies can influence consumer decision-making and their perception of green products. The study also seeks to explore the implication of greenwashing on corporate image and consumer trust in green marketing claims. What attracts me most is that this paper uses a fuzzy inference system to analyze consumer behavior. This system is designed to handle the complexity and uncertainty associated with consumer perceptions and decision-making process. Fuzzy inference system is the best known application of fuzzy logic, a computational tool that allows the presentation of inaccurate, ambiguous, or imprecise knowledge and data, imitating the process followed by human thought. The controller structure represents the transformation of the real-world domain, which uses real numbers in the fuzzy domain, which in this transformation, a fuzzy inference set is used for decision-making, and finally, an inverse transformation of the fuzzy domain occurs in the real-world domain, so that the component between the fuzzy algorithm output and the performance variables, and how they collect data is through the survey. Also, the fuzzy system can interpret the input data and produce output that reflects the likelihood of certain consumer behaviors, showing some picture about the fuzzy system. And how I think this is a little bit difficult for me to understand. The study reveals that consumers are influenced by in-store marketing practices and are willing to pay more eco-friendly products, provided they trust the claims made by retailers. However, the finding also suggests that a lack of consumer confidence in environmental information communicated by companies is a major issue, leading to potential greenwashing practices. In this paper, the fuzzy inference system is a computational model. There are some similarities and differences between these three papers. First of all, paper 1 and paper 2 both use the bibliometrics, while paper 3 uses a fuzzy system. Additionally, paper 1 focuses on the literature on greenwashing. Paper 2 attempts to produce a comprehensive scientific mapping of greenwashing, while paper 3 is more about the behavior of the green consumer. All these three papers collectively highlight key findings. Paper 1 identifies more and more scholars well into greenwashing dispute. Paper 2 contributes to the know-how and unknown facets of sustainability and green marketing. And Paper 3 established a computational method capable of interpreting the most suitable conditions to achieve consumer satisfaction. All in all, these three papers clarify the wide-reaching impact of greenwashing, highlighted key areas for further research, and deepened my understanding of the topic, guiding me toward a clear focus of my own writing. Thank you.